poem kind of talk to you a little bit about him, like where the motivation came from, what's the moral, the theme, that kind of thing, because even though I know what it's about and what it's trying to say, you might not understand it the same way as me. So to start off with the first one, I want to kind of get y'all involved, so let's do some interaction. How many of y'all in here are shy, or used to be shy, or uncomfortable in crowds, or in front of large groups of people? Almost everybody in here. Okay, I feel better now. Okay. Well, this first one I wrote a couple years ago. The whole moral, I guess you could say, is I used to be painfully shy, and one of my biggest fears is that I cared way too much about what other people thought. To the point that I held myself back from some of the opportunities that I could have had, because in my mind, it was so much worse than the reality actually probably would have been. So this song kind of talks about how you should go out there, and it's really not as bad as you think it is. Just go out there and see what happens. And even if you get hurt, sometimes it's worth it. So this song's titled Confessions of a Loner. Why are we alone? Is it because no one will understand our actions, or is it simply easier to reflect about your actions? Here in your own world, no one can criticize or judge you, and there is no such thing as rejection. Nothing to get in the way as you protect yourself from the pain, because here you're safe, and no one can hurt you with their exceptions. Although we won't admit, we long for connection, but deny ourselves through our own exceptions. And fear of that which we think often seems better than the realization, the manifestation of that which we fear. Of all our reflections, the greatest revelation we may ever have is this: life is worth the risk. I'm way up there, but I'm like literally shaking in my boots. It's not just a phrase. Okay, so the second one, it's a little happier, I guess you could say. I am going to get y'all involved again. How many people have ever had something bad happen to you and you just thought, man, this just sucks? Couldn't get any worse. Nobody understands what I'm going through. This is horrible. Poor me. Who's thought that? Almost everybody again. I don't feel so bad. And I hate those moments when you're like, could it get any worse? And then it like rains on you or something. It's terrible. Okay, so this poem, the theme is kind of going along those lines that a lot of the times, even though something bad happens to us, usually something good can come out of it, whether we learn or grow as a person, or there might be some lesson in there that we had to learn the hard way, things like that. So this poem's titled Unseen Treasures. Sometimes God sends us a gift in the form of a mistake, and it's not fate that decides our lives but the choices we make. Miracles, though great, are often hidden in disguise. However lost or weary, it's up to us to sort through truth and lies. If only we were to look deeper, we might see. Maybe we could make sense of our misery. Perhaps we might notice those small joys weaving throughout our days, and be thankful for blessings which brighten our lives in immeasurable ways.